Hello and welcome, beautiful Taurus. This is your reading for the 15th to the 22nd of August. I'll be doing some other reads during the week, just depending on what energy is coming through. But this is your general reading. Remember, this is not for everybody. It won't resonate for everybody. And there'll be elements that, depending on your own signs, your moon sign, your Venus sign, and how that influences your chart also comes into play. So please keep that in mind, beautiful Taurus, as we jump straight into this reading today for you. So we've got a lot of energy happening to this week. We've got Venus is in Leo, so it's kind of all of the signs are tuned. Leo is hard to ignore. So when we've got Venus in Leo, there's a lot going on. So we have particularly passionate kind of time. Okay, interesting. So Taurus, you've got here straight up there's something is forcing you to go within a little bit at the beginning of the week. We've got the wild card, and that can kind of go either way. We've got the Queen of Cups there as well, and it could be you kind of longing for that kind of emotional connection, you being an earth sign. And this week we've got a lot of fire because we've got Venus in Leo. We're obviously in Leo season as well, and it is you kind of that longing for that kind of more calmer energy. We've also got here the Five of Wands, Taurus, and so I'm really sensing here that, particularly with the imagery in this card, that there's some kind of friction happening in the background for you, perhaps at work or with family, friends, etc. And you're still wanting to have that. It's funny with the imagery of this card and the energy I'm getting. It's like you still want to be friends. There's this childlike energy of you really don't want to deal with it. There's some kind of looking to the past kind of fondness where you're kind of really like these people, so you're kind of seeing a side. I feel that's shocked you. I've got that coming out. That's this kind of energy that I've got here coming through for you, Taurus, that there's a real longing energy coming through for this. And again, there could be that with that influence with Leo in Venus. It is that kind of energy around really wanting that connection, but you can be feeling disheartened. It's interesting. So you've got something coming up. I feel middle of the week there's this more sense of, it's almost like the week starts off with this feeling of like you've come out of the weekend with some kind of, it sounds quite simple, but it's almost like maybe you don't want to even go to work tomorrow, if that makes sense, or there's something you've got to do early in the week. That's really what I'm feeling here. You're almost like when you're a child and you just want to stay home. You don't want to, you kind of don't want to go out. Is the energy I've got. I've got the Two of Pentacles, which is that kind of, you're trying to balance and find that balance. It's interesting because you've got this Knight of Wands in the middle here, and the wands are about that energy. And look, I feel like it's not going to resonate for everybody, but this message I've got coming through is like you're wanting to have some kind of fling this week, if that makes sense. And there's this Ten of Swords, which is under that Five of Wands. So I feel like you're going to you're kind of going to get through the first few days of the week and go, oh, I'm letting that go. I want to connect with this other person. And the Knight of Wands is sitting under this Queen of Cups energy, that watery emotional energy. So it's almost like there's the influence of this person, or there's a person coming through. I'll get it kind of early in the week too, like Tuesday or something. It's like your energy kind of shifts from what I can see there. Yeah, you've got this backstory kind of happening here during the week, because you've got the Five of Pentacles, but you've got Justice here. It's like you're kind of wanting to, and Leo influence can do that. In we've got the Sun in Leo, and the Venus is in Leo as well. You're kind of wanting to just break free, and Taurus, when you want to break free, you kind of, yeah, you can't be stopped. You've got the Devil too. It's interesting because it's come up so much in August, where we have the, you know, a Knight and the Devil come through as well. So I sense this, you are tapping into that kind of lusty Venus in Leo energy, which a lot of the signs will be doing. All of the signs will be doing, but again, it depends on your other influences, on your moon and your personal Venus as well. But it is that real astral energy of us tapping into that passion and kind of, yeah, going back to that Five of Wands, just thinking, oh, I can't be bothered with the conflict. I just want to go out and have fun. You know, I just want to have fun and let it go. Let it go. Oh, there we go. Okay, you've got, yeah, it's definitely that kind of energy, because you've got the Queen of Wands there when you had the Knight of Wands too. It's like you're wanting to have that connection with this person this week. You've got the Two of Swords here, and again you've got the Two of Pentacles and then the Two of Swords, and sometimes Two of Swords, we're not being realistic about a particular situation, so that's another element that's happening in the background there. I almost sense like what I've got coming through here is there's also this underlying bit of money tension for you coming through down here. We've got the Emperor and we've got the Fool. So I get this sense of wanting to kind of, again, this is not going to make this, it's just what's coming through is, it's almost like the person this message is for is you've got this Knight of Wands that you're tempted by. There's an Emperor energy around you, and almost like this choosing between a stable partner and kind of something exciting. And the Emperor has that Mars energy around it, and it's interesting because this week we've got Mars is trine with Pluto, so it is that good energy for kind of taking, you know, a bit of risk and putting yourself out there, because you've got the Fool card as well. It's almost like that starting again, and it is a bit for an earth sign this week, it is going to be a little bit like 4 seasons in one day kind of week, because you've got that earth energy with Mars in Taurus at the beginning of the week, and then you've got the Leo, so you've got that earth and fire, and the end of the week Mars moves into Gemini, which you might find a bit more freeing for you, Taurus, even though when Mars is in Taurus it's just you're in your natural state, but just that little bit more of air coming through. I feel a sense of ease coming for you, almost like I'm getting this message of breathing easy a bit more towards the end of the week. So a little bit of not sure how you're starting the week, a bit of a friction towards the center, but at the end of the week you're coming into that real energy of like, I handled it, it's okay. So I want to go in and do a oracle card reading for you, beautiful Taurus, as you go into this week. Let's see what's there for you. And again, I've said it in a few of my readings this week, it's about that real, all of the signs of kind of that, I've got that message of just remember compassion. Like there's so much astrological movement at the moment that we can all easily be drawn into a bit of confusion, drama, etc. You've got some beautiful, the message here coming through for you deep inward journey, you'll be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fate? And it does, those two cards have that real energy for you there, Taurus. There's something internal that you're going to be more comfortable facing this week, because it's the how is in the now is there, and it's that what has your intuition been trying to tell you. And again, as I said, there's that you kind of that you naturally gravitate towards wanting stability as a Taurian, and creating that, you know, lovely home life, etc. But the other side of that is that sometimes we need that. There's that, you know, yin and yang of ebb and flow that we do need. You've got the sun there, which is really beautiful, and again is tapping into that fiery energy, Leo, that the spirits and guides are really coming through and saying just enjoy it. And you've got a woman holding the coin. So remember I said maybe for someone who has had, there's a bit of some kind of money energy early in the week where you're a bit worried, maybe you overspent on the weekend or something like that. It's like, hold on to it, but it's okay to hold on to your money. You know, you're still looking beautiful. You know, holding on to money isn't going without, is the message. Like saving isn't going without is the message coming through there for you, Taurus. So again, I'll be doing readings during the week, but overall a good week for you, Taurus. So enjoy your week ahead. If you liked this reading, please like, and if you wanted to put a comment on if you like this style of reading, or if there's something else you'd like to see, please let me know. And if you'd like an update when I do other reads as they come through and the astrology changes during the week, please subscribe. Okay, have a beautiful day. Bye, Taurus.